Hello everybody, Quay here, and this is going to be the last drive of the Mercedes. I've paid my loans again, yes. Let's do this really quick. This thing I should be doing every time I record a voiceover. Good enough. If that did much. Let's just wipe water off really quick. Alright, and we are off. We have about... We have 379 kilometers left. So let's get this done. This job should be getting me, like, I think 24,000 pounds. So it'll put me at about 150,000 pounds. And I'll use that to buy the next truck, which I think it will carry me a long ways, because that truck will help me save up to buy the next garage. And then after that, I'd have to save up to get another truck. This truck only had to really just save up enough to buy its replacement. But the next truck will have to help me buy the garage, as well as possibly pay off the loan and then buy another truck. I'd rather buy a truck and then pay off the loan with the truck after the next truck. But we'll see how it goes, how much I have left on the loan, how close that'll be compared to the to another truck, because they're just gonna keep getting more and more expensive. I'm not sure exactly what brand I want to do. This is only my second type of truck. I think maybe I'll look at either Iveco or DAF. I'd like to save the second MAN truck and the Volvo for later. There's also the Scania though, so maybe I should do MAN as the next brand. Since I'm gonna have it for a while, I want to know that I'm gonna enjoy it. But I don't know. A big factor for me, I think, will still be looking at the gas tank sizes, because I've been spoiled with the 1,000+ liters. So there are trucks that, so I have about a half tank right now, and I still have more fuel capacity than some other trucks do in total. Like if this had a full tank and I had that many liters, it'd still be bigger. I'm pretty sure. I'm just talking out of memory though, from what I've seen, and I don't have nearly as many hours into this game as I do American Truck Simulator. Also, I must say, why? It's almost as if the drivers in this game are normal people and not are courteous AI drivers. I definitely prefer the drivers in ATS more. Yeah, we'll be finishing the trip with just under 5,000 kilometers. We've done a lot. Oh, more money. We've done a lot of Mercedes things in this Mercedes. That the truck doesn't really deserve, but it's happened to it. And I don't remember driving off the road in this like I did with the MAN. I think the second one. Actually, the first and second one both had their own tragedies. The second one, not so much, I don't think. Well, I mean, other than like hydroplaning off the road. This has had its accidents. But you know, it's been a good truck. I've enjoyed it. Because of the low speed limits and me not wanting to speed too much all the time, I really do not care about top speeds just because, like, we're in France right now, 90 I mean, in Great Britain, you can drive, I believe it's 97 kilometers an hour, or like 60 miles an hour. Oh wow, I missed the cruise control, 90 miles an hour. Oh, not miles an hour. Actually, that's technically speeding, I just realized. Speed limit 70 kilometers an hour for that that construction zone. Never. Pro tip for if you guys ever want to do videos, don't eat before you make videos because then you'll have hiccups, something like that. I don't know why I said something like that. It is hiccups. I must admit it. I must confess. But these things I should edit out, I don't. Just gonna gain speed a little bit down here, yeah. 93, 92, 92, 91, 91, 90. Alright. And we're gonna take the exit and drop speed again. Now that we've perfected our cruise control. Yeah, like this is 90 kilometers an hour. It's really, realistically, the fastest you can drive in this game for the most part. Well, before DLCs, from what I can tell. There's, of course, like, there's the 60 miles an hour in United Kingdom, but that's only just a little piece of the map. The entirety of the map, mostly it's 80 kilometers an hour. And France has a 90, which we're lucky to have. I'm sure once we get the DLCs, there'll be, well, once I do buy DLCs, there'll be a lot more to discover. I mean, you know, like, as far as speed limits go, we can probably see, I'm hoping we can see above 80 kilometers an hour. Hopefully, maybe not. You know, there's a lot to expand in the map, though. I mean, it is a 13-year-old game, I believe. They've added a lot onto it. Just like they've done with American Truck Simulator. Except that's a 9-year-old game. But I don't plan on buying DLCs for now, because not until I buy every single garage. But maybe I should. Maybe that would help. That would probably be nice for you guys to see. But money is going towards different things. Yeah, money. Yeah, the money I have, I'd prefer to get towards certifications and stuff. Though I probably should invest more in the channel. Less than 200 kilometers away. We have enough gas. We'll be just under 5,000. Let's take a look at. That's one thing I don't like. The temperatures are just displayed to me like that. I mean, I guess it's cool to see that they're higher than middle. Higher than... Maybe that... I think that is normal. That's what it's been for this truck. I mean, I know there's nothing wrong with it. I just checked the, services on this. The vehicle diagnostics, that's the name for it. I'm cutting this guy off really quick, sorry. There we go. And there's nothing wrong with it. But I just rather would see the numbers. Just like I can, like, just like I can the other profile in the American Truck Simulator with my current truck. I'm trying to think when this video will upload. Yeah. That's a quick hint if this video is uploaded before the next truck I buy in ATS. Because it's coming soon, if it hasn't yet. I think it might have just came, actually. Who knows, it's around that same time. Yeah, I'd rather see numbers. So for my next permanent truck, like when I have driven every truck there is in the game, and I've decided which truck I want, I don't think this is going to be the truck. I don't think this truck is going to be one of the contenders. And I like it. I think the gauges are nice, interior is nice. I have digital readout of the speed, clock, temperature, very good, a really nice readout on the gas, and tells me how much longer I have remaining, like how many kilometers I could go before I need to fill up. And like the trip meter in the odometer, exact same place. Displays well, you can sometimes see when it gets out of sync. Yep, we can look at it again. It's ever so slightly out of sync, which I find funny. But I'd like to see, I don't know. I'd like to know what the screens have to offer. I mean, I'm someone who, in real life, will prefer actual like gauges instead of screens. But at least for this game and purposes of like looking at all the diagnostics, there's more flexibility and like more you could see with full screen, I think, sometimes. Well, I mean, maybe in this game with the trucks that, like the new trucks that still have gauges and those, it's not really much different, but I don't know. Or it is, I don't know what the other trucks have, so. But I think that the truck that I'll have to finish the profile will likely have a screen in it. Nope, I hit someone off again. They don't seem to respond to the directionals as much, and honestly, that's fair. Speed limit drop to 50. So now I'm gonna drive through the city really quick. Boop. Also, it'd be so much easier if I just had the digital readout on the speed all the time. How far away are we now? 80 kilometers. Oh yeah, we'll be cutting it close, but we'll be on right under 5,000 kilometers, and then as long as I have enough money for the truck I like, this should be the last drive. And then this truck will go to my next employee. Ooh, we can go 80 again. Why can't it be like the US where we can go 75 miles an hour? What are they, good with their gas? Diesel so much more expensive here. No, I feel like it is. I'm not actually sure. I should look at it. That's what I've heard. And every time I fill up, it's a pretty costly thing, but that's because I have such a high capacity truck. It's been a good one. This has been a good truck to me. I've enjoyed driving it. I think maybe do I want to do single wheel or dual rear wheel? Like a single axle or dual axle in the back. Is what I mean. I think next truck. I'm not sure. We are gonna have it for a while. I'm not sure. I'm planning on using that to pay the loan. Like to pay it off in full after the garage is bought. But who knows? I'm really starting to think maybe I do want to do a man. And when I do like use every single truck, and then I decide what I want, and if the truck I want is already very high chance already being driven by an employee, then I'll probably just buy another new version of that instead of taking my truck back from the employee and switching trucks. Because that last one will be pretty specced out. And then that next truck will finish the profile. At least before the DLCs. We'll see how long it lasts and stuff like that. I've never been playing out of the game. I've never really had a check engine light turn on, unless the truck already had it. I would like to see that. I don't think that'll happen, because by the time I get to the last truck, I think this account will be going off pretty well and earning quick cash. So then by the time I buy a garage, won't be too worn out. Alright. Do I cut? Yeah, I can do this. We are at Amsterdam. I feel like we keep driving back and forth. And we're gonna be back in Paris in no time anyway, because we'll be buying the next truck. Well, actually, no, I'll probably just be at the dealership or wherever I get the next truck, I think. I could go faster. And now I can't. Ooh, the light's green. I really hope it's in sync. I don't think it is. I don't know why it's not. I checked the drivers. Drivers are doing good. I'm gonna check Task Manager immediately after. Actually, let's see if you can see it. Hold on. I don't think you guys will be able to, but oh, never mind. The GPU is working, and it was at 53 degrees Celsius. CPU is not working as hard. The CPU is strong on this, but the RTX 3060 was just putting in work on 3D to like make sure everything's all set. It was trying, and until the even the integrated GPU with the CPU was doing a little bit of work, just enough. But the RTX 3060 is working. I was not quite expecting that. I thought it was pretty powerful. Unfortunately, graphics cards are just so expensive. So I'm wondering if I really maybe should just turn on the graphics, because I think maybe the audio is being. I really should diagnose it further. I probably should just put more into the videos, because I mean, because I really appreciate all you guys watching my videos. I just do it more really for fun and to see like what the videos do, rather than try to earn from it. It would be nice to earn money from the videos I do, but I worry that when I find the next job, well, when I find my next form of employment after the one I currently have, because I'll be a lot more hours, and then and I'll still be in college full time. I'm wondering how much I'll actually be able to play the game, and I'd rather just be able to upload daily and still just enjoy making the videos. I think about a minute ago what I wanted to start saying is that maybe I'll just tone the graphics down, because I mean, like, the frames weren't dropping at all. Like, it was actually doing fantastic on my end, but maybe it's but I think it's just struggling on the recording end with keeping the video in sync with the audio. But hey, now we have 152,000. I don't think I'm gonna end the video here. I think I'm just gonna buy the truck now. Sorry, I think I'm just gonna buy the truck now and keep you guys on. It's only 21 minutes. Sorry, wow, I need to drink. Here when this happens. Always I'm trying to post myself to a form of media where millions of people could see, but they won't because I don't edit anything. Alright, hey, this is recorded several months in the past, but alright, we're about to time travel. I think, yeah, I want to say available for like almost last. We have Iveco, Daff, Man again, Renault, or Scania. I do want to take a look at Renault really quick. I can't buy online because I have to have 5 trucks, I believe. Yeah, you have to have at least 5 trucks before you can buy online, and this is going to be my 5th truck. Alright, visit selected dealer. I'd love to travel to Duisburg. Tuesday, 12:30 at night. We have more money now. Alright, so this first truck. So they started at 117. I'm already kind of almost liking the look of Renault. Have to be 11. Wow, they get expensive fast. Oh, and I'm not level enough for that one. Let's maybe customize configuration really quick. Hold on, my truck is worth 120 right now. I feel like I paid a lot. I don't know. I have to see how much I paid for it, if I even configured it on the video. So already upgrading the cab would be a lot. Ooh, chassis plus an extra tank. Ooh, that's a lot of capacity. I bet that truck would go forever. And then I could do. Let's see. Okay, the transmission's been doing me good. That is an interesting dash. Ooh. 2013? This is old. I like it. Whoa. 2019. Like, wow, okay. I'm liking it. I think I would want to go with this. I think I want to do the Renault. Oh, look at the gas gauge. Look how it drops all the way down. I think it's just because it's in. The gauge is just weird because it's at the dealership. I mean, that's a little like a weird gauge. I kind of dig it. I think this is the truck I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna have to reconfigure, but yeah, I think I should just go for it. It is technically a downgrade from the truck I have, but well, as far as horsepower goes, that doesn't really bother me. Let's do. That's a nice color, and that I want to say it's a nice color, but that's only because it's my style. That type of boring shade, however, it looks completely awful, so I'm not gonna go with that. But, I think truck is the one. Mirrors. Hey, I like having all my mirrors. I have to configure that. Visors. Fine. I want that there. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have the truck for a while, but still, luxury doesn't really do much for me. It doesn't really deliver the load much quicker. Mm-hmm. Oh, fine, 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 fine. Oh, that's worse. Paint doesn't change any. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it like that. It's fine. Yeah, I really don't want to change too much to it. This truck will go far, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, because you configure the extra tank. So, well, I think we're going to confirm these changes here the way they are. Yeah, the way they are. I want to take a look at the interior first more before I go. Bed's right there. I feel like the bed space gets slightly smaller every truck, which is not the direction you plan to go. However, you start out with a sleeper truck in the game, whereas I'll tell you where this episode falls recording in relation to the American Truck Simulator, because I accidentally got into that a little bit again. I believe I just uploaded episode 76. Yeah, I have 76 episode 76.2 all set. And yeah. and in 76 episodes, multiple parts, 76 trips, we still have a day cab. It's not, I mean, we're not on the first truck anymore. And I much prefer this truck over the old truck. And like driving it a lot more. Since it actually has some horsepower. Not still low, but more than a 76-year-old truck. But yeah, 76 episodes in, whereas right off the bat, only a couple episodes in, we had our truck and it had a bed in it. And if we weren't sleeping beneath the truck or like to the side of the truck, anything like that, or in the chair, and getting back problems. Anyway, let's configure this. 1475 for 1,475 liters. Wow. 2,200 Newton meters of torque. I'm gonna go check the other truck. What that is. I could trade it in, but I'm not going to because I need the other truck for someone to drive. So I'm gonna purchase this for 130. Then we have a lot of money left. Alright, I would love to drive my new truck. Old truck is going to be in Paris. That will be moved over there. Alright. And I get to enjoy my new truck. You guys get to as well. Oh yeah, the GPU is struggling. Oh, look at me there. I wish I could see my hands on the steering wheel. Oh, well I can in that view, but not normally. I'm checking the GPU while it's doing this. Alright, it's not that bad. Back to this. I don't know how the audio changed or whatnot when I did that. In fact, I don't even know if the audio even if it just stops recording the audio temporarily, or if it accidentally permanently stops that. If you guys didn't hear any of this, that'd be really funny and not funny way. Yeah, anyway. Start her up. So the gauges, they just sit there. Wow. Look at this. Okay, so the readout is only digital for the speed. I can go 6,412 kilometers before filling. That's without a trailer though. Temp gauge, I can see that's pretty good. Oil temp, nice. Cool. Do they call AdBlue the diesel exhaust fluid? Is that what they call that? Where's the odometer? I'll be very sad if there's no odometer in here. I have to drive to check it out. Yeah. Rev's okay. Alright, I'm just gonna keep you guys even longer. I went the worst possible way I could. How have I not driven on this part of the road? When I've driven everywhere else and I've discovered the... oh, it's just... okay. It's just weird like that. And I've discovered the dealership. It just doesn't wanna... okay. I keep keeping you guys... Is that just... that's just the odometer there, that's not... hopefully that's not the trip meter. And I'm okay, as long as I can see. And it goes for a while, too. Alright, well, I'm gonna... we are 31 minutes into the episode. We could have been 20-something minutes. Low 20s, but... here we are. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna make sure everything was all set for the audio for this. Other than the syncing issues that I need to fix. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.